Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Angie. I'm a psychic medium here on YouTube that does a whole bunch of different types of readings and services for the collective. So if you're new here, I wanted to let you know as well that I am also a twin flame. I've actually recently have come into contact with one of my higher level soulmates as well. So if you are interested in this content of this reading and would like to either book a personal, which consists of a twin flame check, soulmate check, karmic check. I also provide that. Links to that will be down below in the description bar of this video. I also want to let you guys know too as well that I actually am going to be launching my webinar, which is going to be starting in regards to basically understanding the importance and different dynamics of twin flames, soulmate, and karmic connections. I've actually am somebody who has experience of going through all three connections. So what better way, using some of my lived experience as well as my knowledgeable research-based experience on the connections and from connecting with other people who are involved in twin flames, soulmates, and karmic connections, to help assist the collective with really being able to understand the dynamic better. So if you are interested in any of my webinars or services, I actually have discounts on right now, still extended for the month of May for personal readings as well as other services. So if you feel called, you can check out my website, angiesawakening.com. I'll leave links to this down below in the description bar of this video. So we're going to actually hop into the reading. So we have 3 piles for you to choose from, guys, today. So we have pile number 1, which says Girl Power. We have pile number 2, which is like these hands here. And then last but not least, we have pile number 3, which is these dollar signs right here. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'll see you folks in your reading. And I forgot to mention, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as next week on the 15th of May, I will be doing an announcement for 2 lucky subscribers that will have a chance to receive a personal free reading by me. So all you have to do is like, comment, sub to the channel from now until then to be entered into the draw. I also want to thank you guys so much for your love and support. It has truly been blessed in terms of helping me spread my word, put out my messages, and help support the collective. So yes, without further ado, let's hop into the reading. I'll see you guys in your pile. Hey, my baddies in pile number 1. So if you missed the intro, this reading is all about whether or not this connection is twin flame, soulmate, or karmic connection. Remember, guys, I'm going to be saying a disclaimer. This is a general reading, so this is just going to be pulling on the highest polarity of folks who are going to be reading, tuning into this reading. So if you feel called, please book a personal reading with me. Also, I do twin flame, soulmate, karmic checks. So if you would like to find out whether or not you and your person are in fact twins, or if this is a karmic or a soulmate, because this is one of the perceptions that people have, that when they find their soulmate, everything is going to be perfect. And that's actually not true, right? Your soulmate is a reflection basically of the energy that you're in at that particular time. So if you are still in some sort of karmic type of energy, then your soulmate will reflect that. Your soulmate basically is a reflection of your outer world, which I'm going to be releasing my seminar this month for people who can understand a little bit more of the dynamic of twin flame, soulmates, and karmic relationships. So a lot of people don't really understand the 3 or don't really understand the concept. So I'm going to be running this webinar, which is going to be ongoing for most of summer, actually, where you guys are going to be able to really ask questions, learn about experience. I have lived experience going through all 3. So if you DF or DM watching this reading would like to find out if you and your person are twins, soulmate, or karmic, please book the twin flame check that I currently have on my website if you want the clarity. Because nothing's worse than you're attaching to somebody who is not actually for you, and you're wasting your time, essentially. So get yourself the clarity. Either do the webinar, do the twin flame check. I believe I have it on sale right now for $30-something, and you'll be able to find out. And everybody who's gotten my report so far, they know it's detailed, it's direct, it's very informative. So get you the peace of mind, and if you feel called, book that on my website. So let us hop in pile number 1. So if you chose this girl power, this is going to be your reading. So let me just put this up here. So let us first find out the overarching energy of this reading. So for pile number 1, Spirit, just trying this color. Who is this? Let's tell us the energy of pile number 1 and their person at this time. Okay. So we have here abundance in reverse. So right away, and we have here movement in reverse. So right away, guys, I'm feeling very intuitive that this connection that you're a part of has cost you a lot of financial loss. So this could be in terms of, I'm hearing your general wealth, as well as I'm hearing loss within self too. So this connection basically has taken a toll on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your abundance, because maybe you were an overgiver in the relationship or connection dynamic. And I feel like the energy was not reciprocated between you and this person. So there was kind of like a lot of false promises is what I'm hearing, where this person pretty much could have been gaslighting you basically and telling you that one day they were going to commit to you, or one day you guys would actually be properly official. So it's giving me a little bit of a situationship type of vibe with this reading. So we see here movement in reverse. So this is why I was picking up on a lot of false promises. So for a lot of you guys out there, I feel like you guys have either ended this connection or it's about to end very soon as well with this death card here as well. So what I feel is that it is a connection basically that was used to assist you with learning a little bit more about yourself. So I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm feeling not really so great vibes. So let's see in terms of this person's headspace. So let's see their headspace towards a viewer, please. So we have here 5 of coins. We have the Hierophant. And we have the 8 of coins in reverse. So there's a lot of coins. So there was a lot of financial abundance and instability that occurred within this connection. So what I see here with this 5 of coins card, I feel like this person was just thinking about, what they could gain essentially. So it was kind of like a situation that you went in where it was like there wasn't a lot of resources maybe that this person had. This person or you or both of you could have been incredibly insecure. And there was a lot of poverty consciousness essentially happening. So it's kind of like a situationship where you kind of went into it with this person hoping that you would be able to gain some sort of abundance or stability within you and this person together. But ultimately, I feel like this was a disappointment because I feel like you really wanted this high level commitment with this person. But ultimately, it left you in a lot of stagnation, as well as what I see here. There was no passion and there was no motivation or inspiration within the connection. So it was like you guys may have been living beyond your means, overspending, which is why we have here the abundance card in reverse. And so there wasn't really much building together. I feel like if anything, you, the viewer, were probably more invested in wanting to build this connection with this person. But ultimately, this person was more concerned with their own financial means. Like this person could have had children. I'm hearing child support. I'm hearing could have been married to somebody else. There was some sort of financial situation that occurred. So maybe you were in a toxic situation. Some of you guys watching this, I feel like, could have even been in a very messed up spot when you met this person too. And so because of that, it was kind of like maybe you guys were encouraged as well to connect with them because you guys live in the same community, or you guys have friends as well who kind of like knew each other. And so they may have introduced you guys to each other. But like this person, pretty much the vibe I'm feeling was that they were not available and neither were you, because both of you guys kind of seemed like there was something missing and work that needed to be done on both of your sides. It was kind of like a connection for convenience. Like that's the honest truth. And I don't want to offend anybody or hurt anyone, but if this is not sounding like your storyline, then you can check the other 2 piles. But this very much feels like some sort of manipulation, betrayal, I'm hearing deceit. It was like an opportunistic type of connection where one or both of you could have been kind of like thinking that this is it, you're able to basically level up, but instead it seemed like it was very negative and it essentially backfired on both of you. So let us see now in terms of this person's heart space, in terms of how they feel towards pile number 1. So right away I'm feeling like this is definitely a karmic. So pile number 1, yeah, so we have here 3 of Swords in reverse. So again, this person was coming out of something, and so were you. So that's why it was very messy, the connection between the both of you guys. So here we have it again, right, with the 3 of Coins, which talks about partnership. So I feel like for both of you guys, this connection was supposed to be kind of more of like a confidence boost for both of you guys. So this person was coming out of some sort of heartbreak, separation, betrayal, disappointment. They could have recently like lost their job, or they had moved their house, or something along those lines, why you guys were basically attracted to each other. For some of you guys, I feel like you were also could have been in school too, or some sort of situation where, again, like you may have had some sort of financial imbalance, and so you're hoping by, like, let's say living with this person or connecting with them, you guys could try to build essentially together. But what I see here is that eventually it led to a situation too where this person still was carrying a lot of that grief and loss, but they were also learning how to forgive and forget about the past. So there were some positives about this relationship. Like, it wasn't just completely negative. But what I see here is that it was more about both of you guys kind of like healing from something. So this person was also some sort of ascension partner is what I'm feeling as well too, where both of you guys were meant to learn a particular lesson to basically heal, recover, and move on. So we have here the 3 of Coins. So this speaks to me about partnership. So it was to help you essentially partner with someone. Again, ascension, karmic person vibes is what I'm feeling. And so this person, again, with the 9 of Wands in reverse, they pretty much were already at the end of their road. And so they weren't really sure what to do. But it's like you were kind of like there to assist them, and they were there to assist you. So both of you guys were benefiting in some way. But I just feel like this person could have been very unfaithful too, like a lot of cheating, deceit, you know, a lot of lying and a lot of dishonesty happening between both of you guys. So it was kind of like a very toxic dynamic is what I feel by the both of you guys. So let us, so now that we know what they thought of you and what they were basically thinking, let's get some more messages of clarity in regards to pile number 1, Spirit. And then we're going to take this over to the extended, where we're going to be finding out essentially, like, are they aware of this type of connection with you? And essentially, too, what are going to be their moves within the next few months? So we have it here again. So double abundance in reverse. So again, this is where I see that once you make a choice essentially to either choose if you're still attached to this person, which I feel like eventually it probably will happen. I do see that there is an opportunity for you to basically build your abundance, to grow, to manifest a new beginning. But it all depends on your mindset in terms of what you want and how you're able to build on your manifestation skills and goals. So I'm actually going to be releasing another webinar coming up in June, where I'm going to be talking about how to manifest the life that you deserve. So this is a part of something that also I feel like would help you too, pile number 1. Is that you need some guidance and support. So if you are interested too, I do wellness coaching. All of my clients that I work with, they're doing phenomenal right now. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this reading. But it's kind of like you need some support in terms of like figuring out in terms of what went wrong here. So like it could have been a situation I talked about, maybe you went with this person for money. So you need healthy ways of healing yourself and building forgiveness, as well as healthy ways to acknowledge when a relationship essentially is toxic. Like when to walk away essentially. Because it's like, from what I feel, and I'm sorry, pile number 1, but I wasn't expecting this, but this is definitely your karmic. But this person essentially was meant to help you to realize your worth and your power and potential, because they just couldn't offer you what you needed. And I feel like pile number 1, you know, you kind of knew this too. It's kind of like you were there kind of holding on, hoping that things would be different. But the reality of it is, unfortunately, that it's not. But ideally, it doesn't have to be that way. You can actually do something to manifest a new beginning. And so we see it here, Release your ex. So the time has come to clear your energy. So this is spirit coming forward, pile number 1. If you're still attached to this person, it's time to really seriously consider releasing them, because this situation dynamic is what I'm feeling is a bit toxic. And so you need to put yourself first, most importantly, and really focus on healing your energy, healing yourself. So you need time to really focus as well on your self-care, because I feel like this relationship really took a number on you. And so you're not ready to move on with someone else. And that's also something to a mistake that people make. They move on to someone else without healing. You need time to heal, pile number 1. So again, if you want more of a clearer reading, like, you can book that on my website, or you can reach out to me, right, to hear, even if you have questions or you just need some support, like, not even to purchase anything. Like, I feel like you really need that guidance, pile number 1. You can email me. My email is going to be in the description bar of this video, because I would hate for somebody really to be in this type of energy and pain without, like, getting some support. So it's not always about, like, abundance, money. Like, no, I do this because I generally want to help people. So this is where I feel like you need the support and you need the guidance. So if you feel called, like, email me. Like, I'm super cool. I'm super chilled. If you want to talk, like, we could talk, because this right here is, you know, it's a really hard situation to be in. So let us get the last piece of confirmation, but I'm definitely feeling that this is a karmic. And even if this is, you know, I'm also hearing too a double message with this card, that this person may actually still be talking to their ex, which is also confirming that for somebody else out there who may have thought that it's actually true. Like, this person really legit is still talking to somebody else. So, and if it's not a karmic, this could be your twin flame, but it's like you guys are probably just now coming online. So what I feel is that it's like some sort of ascension, because remember, all twins are not necessarily meant as well to be together. So there's a part of it too, it's either that this is a karmic or this is your twin. So it's like, take it as it resonates, but I feel like this was meant to teach you a specific lesson about yourself, the way in which that you view the world, and also the way in which that you may have been very codependent and also very wanting to still be with this person regardless of the bullshit that they had been doing. So, you know, like, this is where you have to acknowledge that even if this is your twin, if this person is toxic, you still have to give them the time and space to heal, and you work on your healing. So, like, people often ask me, for example, how was I able to just ascend, evolve, grow so quickly? Well, one part was I had to let my twin go. So I had to let him go so that I was able to work on myself. So I was pouring into him, and then this caused blockages for me. So a part of that is recognizing when something is not okay. You're going to have to let that person sort themselves out. They got to fix up, you know what I mean? And then after, once they fix up, if they're good, you guys can come back together. But sometimes too, people don't recognize this as well. Like, twin flame dynamics are not meant to you guys being in union. Like, the idea too of the journey is not union with this person, it's union with yourself, right? Because if you're healed, you're balanced, then your person essentially will be able to catch up, especially if you're DF watching this. And that's also something too that's a misrepresentation of the journey. A lot of us DS will sit around pining after a person, but we have work to do. So this is where you have to recognize that it's time for you to grow, mature, evolve, level up, so that your person can catch up. Because you staying in that energy, dwelling in your person's misery and wondering when are they coming in, is not going to shift the energy. You're going to just stay stuck, and it's not going to move. So again, if you're interested in that, I also offer that as well. Like, why are we not communicating? So that's another reading I have too. So if you are a twin flame, or you know already you're a twin, or you suspect you are, get the clarity, book the reading, figure out what you need to shift in order to have this person come back in, right? And so I can give you an understanding in terms of what the blockage is and how you can basically work around that so that you're able to basically progress, right? Because this is kind of like giving me a stuck vibes where it's like there was some sort of separation too with you guys, or if not, the separation is coming very soon because both of you need to do the work. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. So now I'm going to take this over to the extended because I don't want to ramble and rant. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, guys, where I'm going to actually be figuring out, are they aware of the connection? So is your person, if this is a twin flame, or even a karmic, are they aware that this is some sort of lesson in terms of spirituality? And then we're also going to find out their action towards you in 1 month's time. So we're going to be looking at some sort of signs, some sort of intuitive nudges that they're getting as well. So I'll have like clear indications. So, you know, this is additional clarity for you. But I thank you very much for watching this reading. And if you feel called, check out my website for any of my services, as well as you guys can also join me in the extended too, if you feel called. So let us take this pile number 1 over to the extended. I thank you if you're not able to come, still comment, subscribe to the channel, of course, if you feel called to. I'm going to be doing my giveaway next week, which is May 15th. So sub if you would like to be entered into the draw. So that's what I have, guys. See you in a bit. Take care. Hey, my baddies of pile number 2, thank you guys so much for joining me today in your reading. So pile number 1 was deep. It was intense. Pile number 1. Wow. Okay, guys. So I have a little bit of some promo to do before I hop into your reading, pile number 2. So I'm going to try to get through this quick. So I want to let you guys know that if you feel called, please get yourself some clarity. So I want to start by actually telling you about a disclaimer of this reading. So this reading is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest, right? So if you want the clarity, you want more of a deeper understanding in terms of your true connection, in terms of what is going on between you and your person, you want to do a twin flame check, I also provide that service as well too. If you're new here, I am also a twin flame. So I actually, I'm able to check this remotely. I can view your ring remotely to basically see whether or not you guys are in fact twins, soulmates, or if this is a karmic connection. So spirit will reveal this information to me. So any of you guys who have booked already know that my readings are detailed, accurate. So scary accurate. Sometimes I scare myself. So if you guys want the clarity, right? Because nothing's worse than you holding on to somebody that's really not your twin. So I have a promo on right now that's $33 for getting that report in terms of if you are in fact in a twin flame, soulmate, higher level commitment. So you need to know, because you don't want to be wasting years, months, however long, right? There's people who have invested like years in a connection or a situationship only to find out that them and their person are actually not twins. So you need to know. So get you the clarity if this resonates and book the reading today. So I also want to let you guys know as well that I am going to be doing my twin flame, karmic, and soulmate webinar, which is going to be offered the end of May. So if you feel called, I'll leave all of that down below in the description bar of this video, as well as the other webinars that I'm going to be launching. So another download that I received from Spirit is that I need to talk about self-development. So I'm somebody, you know, and those of you who are watching a part of my spiritual community already know that I have done major growth and transformation in a very short period of time. So if you want to understand how to shift your energy and how to work with yourself in order to manifest your highest timeline, then I will be releasing that webinar in June so that you're able to really figure out how to do the work. Because a part of this journey is not union. And people say, oh, well, I'm hoping to be in union with my twin. It's like, no, union is with self. Then you could think about your twin. So DF, we are the ones leading the journey. Not your twin, you. So, and even if you're a male watching this, if you're a DF, right, which is just the feminine, the, you know, the energy, right, you're the one leading. So if you are the leader. So when you do the work, your person catches up, and vice versa. You pause, you wait, you loafed around, they're not going to be able to do anything because you're not doing the work. So if you want to know in terms of how to do the work or what you can do, I also offer wellness coaching to any twin flame soulmate out there. So I've recently come in contact with one of my higher level soulmates. And so again, guys, I'm telling you, do the work. So if you want guidance, support, I am your girl. I can hook you up. Check out my website. So that's my little disclaimer I have. Now let's hop into the reading. Pile number 2, let's get the tea. So let us first crown your reading with the strongest energy representing your connection at this time. So we have here success in reverse. Okay, and we have space. So I'm also hearing that right now is supposed to be a period of transformation and some sort of healing with the sacral chakra is what I'm feeling very much for you, pile number 2. So it's kind of like, I feel like for this pile, there is a lack of luster as well as a lack of creativity. So it's like you're in some sort of limbo static period between you and your person where you guys might not be in very high communication, or if you are, it's very stagnant. So it's like maybe once in a blue moon you might hear from them, or you might not hear from them at all. So that's probably why I went on my little spiel in the beginning about self-development. Like you're actually really in need of some coaching and support at this time, pile number 2, because the energy is kind of feeling a bit blocked, where you could be manifesting and creating so much for yourself, but you're in this energy of, I'm hearing denial as well as a lack of clarity. So it's kind of like some type of trauma or something happened to you recently where it kind of like, or it was even from the past before you met this person, that is creating some sort of block within you where you're not able to move forward. So this is where I see this person as well in the same type of energy. They're telling me that this is a twin flame reading, but let us see. So let us get some cards in terms of what your person is actually thinking about you. So there is a sacral chakra blockage. So I also provide chakra blockage clearing as well too. So if you're interested in that, check out my website as well. Because this is preventing you from building the life you deserve as well as your manifestation. It's like you're just kind of stuck in the day-to-day is what they're telling me. So let's see what this person is thinking. So we're in the Hangman. Okay. We also have here the 5 of Swords in reverse. So a lot of, I feel like, intuition as well as mental conflict, and there's like some sort of throat chakra blockage too as well. So it's like, as I said, very limited communication, and we have 2 of Cups. So this person right now is trying to gain some sort of enlightenment, but I feel like this person is not getting enlightened. So because if this is your twin flame, you haven't been doing all the work entirely, DF. Sorry to say, but it's kind of true. Like from what I see here, it's kind of like you want to do the work. I do feel like there is a willingness in terms of wanting to do the work, but you're not sure where to begin. So for somebody out there, you're really going to benefit from some sort of coaching and support. I also do payment plans as well for that. So if you are interested, right, check out my website. So we see here that this person is thinking about getting enlightened, but they're still not enlightened. So let's see why they're not able to be enlightened at this time. So we have here the 9 of Coins. So again, there is some sort of financial imperative that is blocking you and this person. So both of you guys could just be spending a lot of time working or just obsessed with the material world. There's some sort of lack of stability, I feel very strongly with this pile that's currently happening, where both of you guys are kind of like not happy. So this person is just thinking about not really building on commitment at this time because they're trying to deal with some instability issue that's affecting their confidence as well as their creativity. So this is where the blockage is coming in because of this here. So it's like their financial issue is blocked because of their creativity. Their creativity is blocked because of their confidence that they feel within self, and then them not being enlightened enough to take action. So in order to be enlightened, it's like if this is your twin DF, you got to do the work. Because this person is actually, I'm hearing, suffering because you haven't been doing the work. So this is where you need to really take charge and take action in your life in terms of manifesting a new beginning. Like it's giving me very much a new beginning type of vibe. So we see here with the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this person essentially does want to end the conflict and the disappointment, the anger, the frustration that maybe you guys had. So there is a strong desire, I feel, to reconcile with you, but there's still a lot of unresolved issues. And so both of you guys are in this energy of resisting transformation. So there needs to be some sort of conversation where both of you guys come clean. You really talk about the past. You're able to really reflect and rethink the ways in which you had been handling this connection. For some of you guys, it could have been a connection based on over-sexualized behavior or just you feeling like codependent on this person instead of you focusing on yourself. Because remember too, both of you guys need to have your life, and together you guys can build a life together. So what I'm feeling like is this is very much giving me twin flame vibes in this reading here. But the issue is that DF, really, you have to do the work. So this person is thinking about partnering with you, but it's like there's some sort of creative project or something that you may need to ground, DF, in order for this person to come back in. So let's see this Two of Cups spirit. So we have your Ace of Cups. We also have the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups. So let me just move this down so that you guys can see this in shot. So we have it here, right? Ace of Cups, the High Hermit, as well as we have the Seven of Cups. So what I see for this pile number 2 is that this person at the moment definitely wants to take action. So there is definitely a lot of new feelings that they have towards you, and they're trusting their intuition very strongly at this time. So they're being divinely guided is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But the blockage is that this person, for a while they were kind of like in a hermit mode, but they've come out of that. So they're basically gotten some sort of introspection in terms of what needs to happen, but it's like they don't really know how to ground it because DF has to ground it. So this is where I see that this person right now wants to take some sort of action, but they're kind of still going through this isolation, withdrawal, loneliness, and they kind of think about maybe that you'll reject them, DF. So it's kind of like your energy might be up and down towards this person too, so they're afraid because they feel that intuitively. Like I feel like you and this person are very much, this is a twin flame, higher level soulmate connection where you guys are very much intuitively guided. So this person doesn't feel intuitively that now is the right time to take action, and so because of this there's a blockage in terms of them manifesting something. Like I feel like this person has a lot of options now up in the air, but they're not really sure it's what to do with the downloads. So Spirit has given them some sort of creative project or something that they need to ground, but with the Seven of Cups here I feel like there's many options, but they don't know because this is purple, which is the crown for me. So this is kind of like telling me that intuitively they know they need to be working on something, but they're not sure what that is. And so this is a major blockage for your person that they're thinking about at this time. So let's now see that we know in terms of what they're thinking. How are they feeling towards the DF? So we see here 10 of Wands. So they feel burdened. Okay, so 2 of Wands in reverse. Let me get one more, Spirit. Gosh. We have the Magician in reverse. So this is a lot of blocked energy. And we have the King of Wands. So your person right now at this time feels really burdened by a lot of responsibilities that they have to upkeep. They could be a provider, right? So you could really be watching for a divine masculine or somebody who very much is in that masculine energy where there's a lot of people that need them or look up to them or require support from them. So this person pretty much is afraid of change. So they don't like change. They don't like upheaval. And so because of this, they know they need to change, but they're resisting in terms of manifesting a new beginning with this Magician card in reverse. So there could have been some sort of spell work as well that was at play, or some sort of deception or trickery that essentially happened where this person was concerned. So maybe this person told you initially when you guys got together that they were free and single, but in actuality, they were not available. They may have been tied to somebody else. So I see here with this King of Wands card here that this person definitely is someone who is a leader. So this is coming forward to say that. So they definitely have a lot of responsibilities. They are a leader. They have a lot of different things that they have to consider at this time. But let's see this Magician card. We get some clarity around the Magician. So we have here the Chariot. So they want to take action, but it's like, again, the fear of change is the blockage, right? So I feel like DF, like you really have to do the work because there's a strong emphasis, and I'm sorry to keep saying that, but there's a big emphasis, DF, for you to take action because this person wants to do the work, and this is something that is going to help with the foundations of this connection. So this is something where I see that it's going to be able to ground a new beginning, but it's like you have to take action in order to build this new beginning. So you have to find the strength to have the creation, willpower, and be inspired to make a difference, right? But this is where I feel like both of you guys have to kind of take some time now to look ahead and really find ways in terms of expanding at a rapid rate. So kind of like my whole transformative process I went through over the last like 4 or 5 months. It was rapid changes. It's like you just have to basically get real with yourself, DF, and really try to think about manifesting this new beginning. And I feel like you have to also center your thoughts as well, because you see here with the 7 of Cups that you kind of like don't know what to do. So it's kind of like that up in the air type of energy where you're not really sure in terms of what needs to happen. And you're also in this period of void as well here with space. So you're in basically a void period or some sort of dark night of the soul, and so is your person too. And it's like it's causing a lot of disruption because it's like there isn't really much clarity at this time. But it's like you need to have that spark of creativity come back, because we see it here, right? Your creativity is in reverse. So the spark of creativity needs to come back through manifesting a new beginning through your creative projects. So let's get another card. So I'm feeling very much this is a twin flame journey for pile number 2. So we have coffee cup, meeting and conversation, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So I feel like there is an opportunity for you guys to basically ground something new. Or if not, you're going to be meeting somebody very new that's going to also help you to ground a lot of your creative projects in terms of what you need to be focusing on at this time as well. So this could even signify some of you guys doing my wellness support, where you guys are going to be able to really get a lot more enlightenment to help your situation at this time. So we also have love call. So this person is definitely going to reach out to you once you start doing the work. So after this meeting or faded interaction that you're going to have with somebody, that's where the energy is going to shift, and this person is going to come back in expressing their feelings. They're going to tell you that they want to manifest this love with you and this new beginning, and they are looking at your photos at this time, pile number 2, and really thinking about you. But there's a big emphasis, as I said, in terms of you changing your mindset in order to manifest exactly your desires and more. So once you do the work, this person will follow. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. So we're now going to take this now over to the extended, where in the extended I'm going to be finding out in terms of, are they aware of the connection? So I'm going to be seeing what types of downloads this person is getting in the headspace about you and the connection. We're also going to see their action towards you in 1 month from now, and then we'll take it from there. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm sending all of you lots of love and light, and thank you so much guys for subbing, liking the channel, booking my readings and services. I'm grateful to all of you guys tremendously. I am, for allowing me to share my gifts with you. I'm sending you guys a lots of love and lights until we meet again. And don't forget to sub, because I'm going to be doing the giveaway on the 15th. So 2 lucky subscribers will have a chance to win a free personal reading by me. So thank you guys. Love and light. Take care. Hey, my wonderful pile number 3. Last but not least, guys, this is going to be your reading. So before we begin, I have a little bit of a promo to do. So I want to let you guys know that I actually have 3 webinars that I am currently going to be offering. Links to this is down below in the description bar of the video if you feel called to check out any of my webinar series. I also want to let you guys know as well that I will be releasing a self-development webinar as well in the month of June. For those of you in the collective that are looking on ways on building your abundance as well as manifesting the life that you deserve and desire. So I also am going to be putting out a disclaimer for this reading as well, that this is a general reading. So take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. So if you feel called and would like to book any of my twin flame checks, especially DF or DM watching this, if you're not really sure whether or not this is a twin flame or a higher level soulmate dynamic, you need to get the clarity and the peace of mind, right? Because ideally you don't want to be in a situation where I just saw shattered dreams. So it's kind of like I'm already getting messages for this pile. So a lot of you guys don't want to be in this disillusionment where you guys believe that this is a twin flame and it's a false twin, it's a karmic, and then you guys are hanging around for so long, and then you're not like progressing. Like, this is where I feel like the collective, we all have to do our part in terms of building better discernment. So if, you know, I have the check, it's $33. I do the checks remotely. So if you want to find out whether or not you're in a twin flame soulmate dynamic, feel free to book that service on my website. I actually have a flash sale happening right now with all of my readings for extended the month of May. So you can book that. It's, I think, $33 US is the price. So get you the clarity and the peace of mind. So guys, let us now hop into the reading. So pile number 3, if you chose this is going to be reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crown your reading first with the overall energy that surrounds you and your person at this time. So let's see pile number 3. The overall energy that surrounds pile number 3 at this time and their person. So we're going to be finding out if this is a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic connection. We have ideation. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And we have growth in reverse. So I've actually never gotten this card, funny enough, and I've had this deck now for like a long time, like I think 8-9 months, something like that. It was one of my very first decks I think I've ever purchased, and I've never gotten that card. So what I'm feeling for this is that there's been some sort of spark or some sort of new beginning that's happened. So essentially this is going to help you basically to ground some sort of energy for your root chakra, which is all about safety, security, and financial wealth is what I'm feeling. So it's kind of like there may have been some sort of ending of a connection. I'm hearing an ending of a cycle that you were in where you weren't really seeing much growth within self. There was a lot of stagnation, a lot of upheaval. Essentially, I'm hearing too, your abundance was blocked for a lot of you guys out there as well. So this was tied into this person and you. So I feel like this was some sort of karma that needed to be balanced in regards to you and this person that you are inquiring about. And so I see now that there is a lot of action that's going to be happening in terms of you cleansing things that no longer serve you. So this is where I do see that you are making stride, but there is a little bit of fear. But you are determined though. We have that here as well too. You are determined and you're really trying to find the balance within is what I'm hearing. So let us now figure out in terms of what this person is thinking about in regards to pile number 3, the person on their mind. So we have here the Knight of Coins in reverse. We also have the Queen of Coins in reverse. Let me get one more card. We also have here the Moon. So this person, essentially, what they're thinking about in regards to you is that the connection is over is what I'm hearing. So for a lot of you guys, this could be a twin flame dynamic, and maybe you've recently come in contact with one of your soulmates that has helped now to spark some sort of ideation within you, where you're able now to manifest a lot more of, I'm hearing, your creative projects or some sort of endeavors that you basically have. So I see here that this person is kind of like feeling like the connection is done. They're not really sure what to do. I do see that for a lot of them, it's kind of like they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with the connection. There's some sort of obsessiveness that is happening with this person at this time. So it looks like they may actually be with somebody else, or they could have chosen somebody else over you. And so this is where this person now is starting to understand and is like gaining the clarity about what the connection really was. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like they may have sold you out to a karmic partner, karmic soulmate. And so this is where I feel like this person basically got their karma, because this person was only with them for money. So this reverse Queen of Pentacles was very much, I'm hearing, a gold digger. So this person is thinking about how they invested in the wrong person, and they consider this connection basically as a lost opportunity. So it was kind of like they had a window of opportunity basically to grow this connection, but they didn't take action. And so because of that, they kind of feel now that they've lost you altogether. So there is still a lot of, they're thinking about the ways in which they may have lied to you and deceived you too, is what I'm hearing. So this is giving me like twin flame journey, but it's like your person is awake now, that they're understanding that they fucked up basically. So let's see this Queen of Coins. I'm just curious, who is this Queen of Coins reverse? They're telling me already that it's the person that they were with. They chose that person over you. They sold out this connection for money and for somebody else. So we have here the Princess of Wands, and we also have the Knight of Swords. So again, this person is definitely, guys, acknowledging when they think about you that they fucked up. So this person essentially is feeling like they want to have some sort of excitement and freedom. They feel safe with you. They feel like you were everything that they could have asked for and more. But the problem was that they, as I said, they chose this Queen of Wands over you, or Queen of Coins in reverse over you. And so because of that, there could have been some sort of spell work too at play, is what I'm hearing. And so that's why this person was giving their power away to them for so long. So I do see that this person is definitely thinking about rushing in and taking action. But the action that I feel like this person is going to take is in regards to speaking some sort of clarity and truth to you. So this is giving me the vibe of twin flame soulmate dynamic. So it's kind of like this person knows that the time is running out. So if they don't take action soon, they're going to lose you forever. Because you may have recently met somebody else that you may actually be interested in. Or if not, it's coming very soon. So let us see in terms of this person, in terms of their heart space. How do they feel towards pile number 3? Crap. So there's a lot of, I'm hearing there's a lot of built up emotions that this person really has for you guys in their heart space. So it's kind of like this person was just so afraid of expressing themselves for so long that they're afraid now. I'm hearing that they're at work daydreaming about you. They're thinking about you. This is telling me that this is some sort of twin flame connection. Or it could be like some sort of higher level soulmate. Or an ascension partner is what I'm hearing as well too for some of you guys. But it's definitely this connection had a purpose to it. So with this World card here in reverse, I feel like this person essentially was in some sort of karmic cycle. I'm hearing they were in karmic jail. So there was a lot of pain, disappointment. Their abundance was blocked. Their happiness was blocked. They themselves weren't able to listen to the inner wisdom and guidance that they had been receiving from spirit, from source. So there just was a lot of unfulfillment, a lot of disharmony, and a lot of competition is what I feel as well with this card. So it's kind of like there was a lot of people, places, things that were distracting this person. And so because of that, they weren't able to take action towards their feelings that they had towards you. I do feel like this person knew intuitively that you were the twin, you were the soulmate. But it's just that they were unable to come out of what it was that they were involved in. And so because of that, they were hoping that they would eventually be with you, but they were stuck at this crossroads looking out for so long. So they had a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings towards you, but they just weren't sure how to clean up their life in order to take action. So this person is coming out of this type of, I'm hearing, depressive episode, and they are willing to now work on the connection. So this person I'm hearing does not want to lose you. They see you as a lover, so they now know the truth. They've gained the clarity, the enlightenment. They have answers. They know that you're the one. They also see you as somebody who is this Queen of Wands, very fiery, very passionate. You're an entrepreneur. You are somebody who is very spiritual, very gifted, very loving. And they're hoping that, you know, the wheel can really turn in their favor and they too can stand in their power and basically manifest this new beginning. But the blockage with this person, what I see here, is their throat chakra. So it's like this person has a hard time expressing the feelings that they have towards you, but there's a lot of green here. So green is all about the heart. So I feel like some blockage this person might be experiencing as well is financial. And so because of that, they want to show up for you as a provider, but it's just that they're not sure if you're out there entertaining other options, because we see here the 7 of Cups. So they're afraid that by the time that they do come around, you would have already explored other options and you would have told them to piss off, basically, is what I'm hearing. You would have told them to fuck off. I'm no longer interested. I've moved on with somebody else. And so this person has a big rejection and abandonment wound. So they're kind of afraid that if they do come back to you, you might just cut them and just basically tell them that it's over and you don't want to talk to them anymore. So this is why this person is really like trying to gain that enlightenment where they're able to understand more about themselves and how they may have frigged things up with you. So that way when they come back, they can, you know, speak more from the heart and be a lot more honest with you. Because I feel like there's a lot of secrets. I feel like I saw the moon card. No, there wasn't a moon, but Spirit is showing me the moon. So it's like there was a lot of secrets and illusions in this connection. There was no direction and there was no disregard for consequences. So this person was basically fucking you over and they were just so unpredictable with you. It's kind of like one day they were good with you, the next day they weren't. It's like they just like were just all over the place, entertaining multiple options, choosing other people over you, selling out the connection. There was just a lot of upheaval. So this person is definitely either your twin or a soulmate. is what I feel for this pile. So it's like they've now gained a new perspective on the way in which that they fucked you over. And so this person now is learning how to accept themselves, heal the past, and really work on their forgiveness with themselves. And most importantly, you know, understanding that there's a reason why now you have stronger boundaries where they're concerned. So what they did in the past, so this gaslighting and, you know, just like not being available, like they know now that if they come forward to you, that will no longer fly. So this person has to literally clean up their act if they want to try to come back and manifest this new beginning with you. So they know that now. So there is a lot of attraction, I feel like, towards you and this person. And Spirit is saying that it's worth the wait. So divine timing is at work. So right now, this situation is definitely being divinely guided. And for some of them, I feel like there's a possibility for you guys to get married if you want to. But I'm also seeing as well that they might actually be married or in some sort of commitment with someone else that they need to end in order to come back to you. So, but I do feel like it's like, I'm hearing bittersweet. So in a way, it's like some part of their life needs to die in order for them to come back and basically manifest this new beginning with you. So now that we know basically what's going to go on, we're going to take this now to the extended, right? And in the extended, we're going to be finding out in terms of, are they aware that this is a twin flame soulmate type of connection? And we're also going to be looking at their actions towards you within 1 month from now of this reading. So if you want the additional clarity, feel free to book my twin flame check on my website, as well as you can check out all of my other services like my webinar that I'm offering for twins, soulmates, and karmics. So I've had experience being in all 3 connections. So if you're looking for lived experience as well as research, and my clients as well in terms of what I have gathered essentially on my own twin flame journey, soulmates, and what research says about it too, you can book that webinar, right? So you're able to understand a little bit more about yourself and basically save yourself time, frustration, and heartbreak, where you're able to recognize how the dynamic works. So we're now going to take this over to the extended. If you're not able to join me, that's okay. A love and light to you still, all the same. And don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing a giveaway on May 15th. So thank you guys so much. Love and light. Take care.